Hey guys, Nina here. Welcome back to Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 23? 84? I have no idea. Last episode, we got a lot of team-ups. We have Annie and Hitch. You know, we got Hanji and Commander Nagith and like their main soldiers. We have Armin and Gabby, somehow. Flock being Flock, obviously. There's Eldians, you know, on the other side of the wall who are like trying to tell everyone that, hey, stuff's going on. And I don't believe them. So, yeah, I just did a 24-hour stream on Twitch, so I'm sorry if like my throat's like raspy or if I look tired. It's also raining, so if it gets like dark during the recording, I'm sorry. I use sunlight. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. What? What the Who's shooting them? Hanji. No. Oh my. Oh, she's killing them. Oh, yeah. It's because she was trying to save Levi. Dang. Oh, it's gonna show us what happened. She stitched them up. I thought for some reason that they went to Hitch, not Hitch, Historia, and that like she had them like gave them help, but Hanji's having such a hard time. She's really just needs to talk to somebody about. Uh-oh. Oh, he's awake. Oh, he's awake. That thing woke him up. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my God, he's awake. He's very coherent. He's very. I was expecting him to be like completely out of it. Oh my God. Oh, stop. I'm gonna cry. He looks so depressing. Yep, they're teaming up. I mean, okay, let's not do that. Let's take it easy. Who was this Levi's idea? He's like he needed to kill Zeke like any means necessary. So he's like, this is what I'm going to do. Dude, I'm sorry. Just like pride. Oh boy. Is it gonna be about Levi's pride? Is it gonna be like this isn't gonna be like a Hanji Levi them episode, right? I'm sorry. All the colossals are like cheeked. Have you guys noticed that? Mappa just drops everyone with his ass. I don't know why they do that, but I mean, hey. Oh, Sean. Damn, man. They're just sleeping while this is happening. That's messed up. I love how everyone is wide awake except Hitch. Oh, and Reiner. But I mean, he deserves a nap. Weird that Falco hasn't like tried to see his brother because he remembers meeting them. So why isn't he like more intent on leaving? Doesn't this all like seem weird to him? Like I don't get it. Oh my God, he's there. He remembers him now. They put her under a tarp. Oh no, she's still there. I feel like Falco would have done something about this by now. Yep. What was that face? That's his plan? So he wants you to get to. That's how he wants him to get to his face. That's how he wants him to get into his mouth. That's so. Connie, please. Of course, that's Connie. Of course, that's what Connie would do. It's so dumb. If Connie dies here, I'm gonna be so upset. He's not gonna kill him. What do you mean? What is happening? They're not. You're not. You're not. He's not gonna kill his mom, is he? He's gonna kill his mom. Armin, you're fucked up for that. Don't even. Connie, Armin, please, you have to stop. Is he going into? Why would he? What is happening? Sorry. What is happening? It doesn't make any sense. What's happening? I mean, that's one way to do it. Did he just not think of that? This I don't know. This feels really dumb. Like I feel like Connie has like the right to feel this way, but just the way that everyone's going about it is really weird to me. Like Connie would have thought of that. Like he's not that dumb. Come on. This just feels so weird. This feels like it's just like a waste of time. Why did they just turn around so easily? I don't get that. That was really weird. Oh, she has the scarf? You're so weird. They're talking about. Wait, what? Look at a giant shirt. Dang. That's messed up. Of the rumbling noises. Dude, look at the back of them. Like, hello? They're walking for like a day straight. John is behind Flock. Like, oh my God, somebody stop. Oh my God. and cut to like the other side of the world where like everyone is gonna be miserable. It's like the festival. What is happening? It feels like they're just killing time, like honestly. In fact, they're just eating while the world is ending. That's not. What is happening? What is happening this episode? Connie, are you okay? Why are you making fun of her? She didn't realize that she was sitting next to them. This is such a weird episode. Like, the pacing is weird. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jean, he has to shoot him. He has to shoot Flock, right? Oh my god. Mainlander? Onyankopon hasn't done anything wrong. Is he gonna have him shoot her? Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, Jean, what are you doing? Oh! 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 That's not happening. That's not happening. He's not gonna get eaten saving Flock. That's ridiculous. No, no, no. It's a plan. It's a plan. It's a plan. It's a plan. He escaped. He got them. Yeah, yep, 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 yep. 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 Oh, that's why they went to the place because they wanted food. Oh, Hanji's there too. When did they meet up? When did they meet? What is happening? Isn't that is that Keith? I mean, who else could it have been? Why is he throwing up? Ew. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like I don't get it, but like thanks. Oh, Peak likes her. Aw. Oh no. Maybe not liking. Is that Gabby? Oh, it's Annie. Oh, she kicked me in the face. That's so funny. It's everybody's here. Everybody's here. To Aaron. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, that was an interesting episode. The tone was a bit weird with like Connie being dumb and like here's the thing, I feel like they skip past some stuff. I don't know. They usually like take some more time to like explain things, but they just really rushed into it. There's like a couple more episodes in this season, like this part of the season, like 4 or so, and I was worried that like if they would take like the normal pacing, you know, to like explain things and to like really like, you know, like feel like what the characters are feeling and like have everything like settle, then like at the end that's when this would have happened, where like everyone teams up and they're gonna go do it, and then there would be a movie to like for them to actually defeat Eren. But it looks like this is actually gonna be finished in this. I mean, I could be wrong because I keep going back and forth, like is there gonna be a movie, is there not gonna be a movie, I don't know. But that was a weird episode. I liked it. The whole like Conny and his mom thing, I really feel like they could have like spent more time with that, because if your mom has like basically been dead for like 4 years and you finally get the opportunity to save her, and like, oh, it's just like you just have to sacrifice like the person who like was helped your best friend die. It's like I don't see why not. I don't know. It just seemed weird. I totally get Armin like doing. I didn't expect him to do that, but I mean, he didn't have a plan. Like he said before, like he really had no idea what to do. So I guess I mean it makes sense. There's the whole Annie thing where like, I mean maybe she just I'm gonna assume that she just didn't know what they looked like. Of course, she doesn't know like Falco and like Gabby, but Armin and Connie haven't they've like grown a bit, so I guess she just didn't notice them. Like I would expect her to like do better than that. I expected Hitch to come, I really did. So it feels weird that they would have like ditched her like that, but I mean, that's Hitch's character, I guess. Like the same thing with Marlo, where it's like her friends go off to go fight and they die, and she just sits there and is like sad. So I guess that's fair. Levi, he seems a lot more coherent than like I would expect him to be. Like he lost his fingers and like half of his face, but like I was expecting like like some like organ issues, maybe like a leg or something. Like I don't know. He's after like a day of being like blown up, he seemed pretty good. So I mean, I don't know. It all feels like if everything fell into place in a really weird way very quickly, despite like everything else that we've been dealing with for the past like 3-4 episodes. So I just felt like that was really weird. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. I might have to like watch it again. It's nice to have some time for like some humor, because Attack on Titan does have that sometimes. So it was nice to Connie like couldn't think of a plan, so he's like, "Do you want me to like help my mom brush her teeth?" Help. And speaking of that, like the fact that Hanji just asked Peak like, so do you just like not brush your teeth? And she's like, "That's rude. You can't just ask me that." I guess they wanted Yelena so they could like punish her for her crimes. I mean, if they don't have Zeke, then I mean, I guess they have Yelena. Like, why not? Weird that like, yeah, like Falco, like he just like cried for 2 seconds about like his brother being dead, and like that was it. He just like went to go eat some pie. It just seemed very strange to me. Like I feel like they would usually like really like settle into things. Everything just felt so rushed this episode. I didn't like it. No, I feel like my verdict is that I didn't like it. I didn't like it. That's unfortunate. But I didn't like it. That was not fun. Because Connie was right. Connie had every right to do what he's gonna do. And like Armin had the nerve to like bring the person that like killed like the only person that Connie had left to like try to stop him from saving like the like to bring somebody else that he has left back. You know what I mean? It's like it just seems so strange to me. And that like, oh well, I guess Connie just didn't think about his mom having to become a fighter because she's to be a Titan. It's like, what do you mean he just didn't think about it? Like that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, everything just usually Attack on Titan is written very well, but this episode just felt very like they had to get to a certain point, like they had to get everyone together. So instead of like writing it from like where we were to like get them together, they like wanted them to get together and just wrote backwards, if that makes sense. That like the things that happened weren't like reasonable. It was just in order to get everyone together. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, what's the way to get Connie back into the fold? Well, he just doesn't care about his mom anymore, I guess, and like that's fine. Like I don't know, like, oh, like Falco has to stay for like a whole day after the world was literally ending, and he was with like Falky, he was with Colt and Gabby, and then like he just lost his memory, and now he's like, well, I guess I'm just with this random dude. I guess like that's fine. Like he stayed there for way too long. First of all, I feel like there would be more sense of urgency, because like you think that like Marlians know about like Titans and like how they work, right? It's like, oh, I've lost my memory, and it's like this is like very suspicious and I don't like the situation, so like I should go. I mean, I get it, like he's like he does, like maybe he just doesn't know his way around, and like he just thinks that like the best way to get to where he needs to be is like just that like to convince Connie to like bring him to where he needs to be. But I don't know, man, it just feels weird. I mean, Falco is the one who like brought the letters from Eren, so maybe he's just very trusting. No, that still doesn't feel right. I feel like he would know, like if the world is ending and you met your brother and like your like best friend, and then you just like lost a chunk of like memories, like won't you like, you know what I mean? And then you literally like you see it happening. It's like that wasn't happening before, now it's happening. Like obviously something happened where I was, so I need to go find out what happened. And like I don't know, that doesn't seem weird to him at all. Like that was just very strange to me. Yeah, the Annie thing was weird. The whole Connie situation was weird. Like of course there was Mikasa and what's her face, where she it's interesting that she calls Eren Mr. Jaeger, but so she took her scarf. Eren wanted her to throw it away, and I guess like maybe it's because Eren wanted like Mikasa to throw it away, where she's like, no, like I want it, because I guess like I don't know. I guess now she knows that like her wanting it isn't because like of Aaron. You know what I mean? Like him, like, oh, and like controlling her or whatever. Because like if he had a say, he would tell her to throw it away. So in that case, she'll just keep it. um, but yeah, the fact that like she was literally talking about how she's going to die, and that she, you know, but like she's happy that she was able to serve them or whatever, and like she just walks away, which is interesting because the last time they spoke like this, like she was, I think it's Louise, she was in a cell and like she was talking about, you know, like giving her heart or whatever, and Mikasa like it was like stop, and it was the same thing here where Mikasa was just like stop, and she just didn't stop, and she just kept walking away. It was just really weird. The fact that she's just wrapped around in her scarf. It's kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of weird. Like, why is she weird? That's odd. It's so strange to me. Um, what else happened this episode? This episode's called Pride. Um, I I feel like usually the titles are like more like all encompassing, you know, like it can relate to like every like situation that's happening. When it comes to Pride, I feel like it can only really relate to like, I mean, I guess it could relate to like, you know, the flock and like the Jaegerists and stuff, like that whole situation. I wonder if they're gonna go back and show us what happened, because usually they do this in Attack on Titan. So I guess like next episode, like while they're going to go stop Eren, they'll show us like how they all got together. Because like I said, I was surprised that they just like skipped through the night like that. Like nobody said anything, nobody did anything. It's like, oh nope, they're like they can't sleep. I guess that makes sense because Hitch was the only one who was actually sleeping. Everybody else like they couldn't sleep. So I guess like it's kind of like representative of that, like they just couldn't like stand what was happening, and so they're the ones that went to go, and Hitch was just like, well, I guess. I mean, I guess if she was awake, they would have like invited her to the plan or something. But in hindsight, I guess it makes sense that they were at the fair because like they needed to like stock up on like food and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, bro. This is one heck of a ragtag team. Like you have Magath, Peak, Hanji, Levi, Gabby, Flock, Reiner, Annie, Connie, Jean, Onyankopon, those two. That's like what, 12? Yeah, it's like a group of like 15 people, just like the most random people. It's like, well, I guess we're gonna go save the world. So I don't know. I feel like the whole like Connie thing was just like really weird. He had genuine, like very like valid feelings, and then it's like, well, never mind. Like it just feels so strange. It really feels like it was just like a way to like not delay the story. I don't know. It was just like a little side quest that like they wanted to like, okay, because there was like a couple episodes between like when Eren like actually did the thing and between when they're going to go like save them. So I guess it just needed like some story elements in between to like, you know, and they're like, well, I guess we'll just do a whole like Connie business, but it's just the way they handle it and the way they wrapped it up made me very unhappy. I didn't like it. That was dumb. I don't know if this was like the way it was in the manga, because like if like I said, it feels like very rushed and like things were like cut out and stuff like that. I didn't like it, and I'm unhappy. But I'll probably like watch it again and see if there's like other things that I can pick up on. Maybe it'll change my opinion. Well, yeah, I guess that's just gonna be it. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.